Right now, the prairie provinces of Manitoba and Saskatchewan are at the forefront of wildfire season in Canada. A province-wide state of emergency has been declared in Manitoba. Thousands of people have been forced to flee their communities with more than 20 fires burning. In northern Saskatchewan, evacuations have been ordered in a state of emergency called just moments ago. For more on the current situation on the prairies, as well as what's happening across the nation, we have Ken McMullen on the line, the president of the Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs and the fire chief in Red Deer, Alberta. Hello, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much.
What is the latest on the wildfires in Manitoba and Saskatchewan?
Yeah, certainly we do have a whole series of out-of-control wildfires. At the moment, we're counting 164 active fires across Canada. And just to put that into perspective, 26 of those fires are new fires just over the last 24 hours. Specifically, some of the more notable provinces that you're referring to, British Columbia is seeing a significant amount of wildfires. Alberta, Manitoba are being the three that are leading in the number of wildfires currently facing our communities. And yet the unfortunate reality is that is growing in all provinces and territories. So that is what we're seeing this morning.
It seems that it's early. We're still in May, and yet these fires are huge. Are you surprised that we're seeing this level of fire at this point in the season?
It's a really difficult question to answer, and it pains me to some extent to say that it's alarming, yet I would say that it's somewhat predictable. I think that the evidence has shown that we were likely to see a significant wildfire season again here in 25, similar to what we saw in 2023 and 2024. You have heard myself and others advocate that some of these are predictable and preventable. Preventable in a variety of aspects. We, as our living population, are often responsible for the causes of some of these fires. Not all, but often are responsible for them. And the response capabilities, lack of coordination, those are things that I think that we need to continue to work on at a national level. And you'll hear the Canadian fire chiefs continue to advocate for a national fire administrator to work on the coordination side of what every province and territory is facing right now at the end of May.
Now, I did hear the Manitoba Premier ask the feds for support and help from the Canadian Armed Forces. What do we need? Tell me what the structure would look like if we had a coordinated approach.
Yeah, we have proposed many different offers to the federal government on models. And I think what we could simply say is we will make the Canadian model the model that works best for Canada. However, there are many examples. I know that we're all talking about the G7 summit. Canada is the only country at G7 that does not have some sort of position within the federal government that works at a national fire level. And so that in itself tells us that we're probably missing some really good best examples what other countries have in that. What we are suggesting is that there is a model prepared. The Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs, we already have the structure of 21 different working committees on all things related to fire service at a national level. We just need to have a seat at the federal level in order to provide our input at the right time to the right individuals. The lack of coordination that we're seeing right now is, as we talk about moving resources on a municipal fire side, and again, not on our wildland structure side. The wildland have this. They've got a 5-star rating on how they move resources across the country. We've got some things to learn at the municipal firefighter side of how we get our resources between provinces and territories. Right now, it is extremely difficult. There's a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of red tape to move assets from one province to another, and a national fire administration would help start the conversations to streamline that.
Wow, that's really interesting. Ken, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much to you and your listeners. Stay safe, and we will talk again soon.
That's Ken McMullen, who is the president of the Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs and the fire chief in Red Deer, Alberta. This is